Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Jelaine and this is my little space on the internet. I do try to upload videos once a week, so I hope you'll subscribe and I hope to see more of you in the future. In today's video, I will be showing you how to recreate this Korean-inspired makeup look. This is actually the first of a 3-part video series wherein I'll be talking about the different everyday makeup trends in Korean beauty, Japanese beauty, and of course, Western beauty. So, if you'd like to know more about Korean beauty, then please keep on watching. Korean beauty is all about 4 things. So, 1, a dewy complexion, 2, straight and thick eyebrows, 3, poppy dog eyes, and 4, the gradient lip. Once you've familiarized yourself with these 4 things, then you can truly say that you've mastered the art of Korean beauty. All these elements combined create a fresh, effortless, and a very youthful look. I mostly use Korean brands in this tutorial because I want to be able to achieve a look that's very similar or at least very close to the ones that they do in Korea. I have also listed down all the information on all the products I used in the description box below, so you can definitely check that out in case you're interested to know. So let's move on to the tutorial. Starting with primer, today I'll be using the Radiant Hydrating Starter from Pony Effect. This doesn't just give me a smooth base for application, but also instantly adds dewiness to my skin, which will help me achieve the glowy look that Koreans love. For my base, I will be using this cushion pack, which is also from Pony Effect. This is called the Pony Effect Cover Stay Cushion Foundation in the shade 03 Nude Beige. Koreans love cushion packs because aside from it being so convenient, application with them is super easy. Cushion pack formulas also have skincare infused in them, which is definitely a check in my book. Going back to this particular cushion, this supposedly has a matte finish, but as you know, when Koreans say matte, they really mean satin. So this, paired with the primer I used earlier, gives just the right amount of dewiness I need for the perfect Korean base. This actually has really good coverage too. The shade is just a tad bit lighter than what I would normally go for, but since this is a Korean-inspired makeup look, let's do as Koreans do. Keeping on with the flawless base, let me take my favorite Korean concealer, the SAEM Cover Perfection Tip Concealer, which I'm using in the shade 1.5, and apply this on my under eyes, areas where I have redness, particularly on my cheeks as well as under my nose, and blend using the same Pony Effect sponge applicator I used to blend my foundation. This concealer has it all: good coverage, hydrating, does not crease up, and I would say long-lasting compared to other Korean concealers I have tried. One downside though is that it comes in a tiny little tube, so I really go through these tubes very quickly. I won't be setting this makeup with powder because I don't want to mattify my base. This actually works for me because I don't have oily skin and I don't plan to go out anyway. But if you have oily skin or are planning to go out or just prefer to set everything with powder, then the powders that I would recommend are the Innisfree No Sebum powder or the Skin Food Finish Silky powder from their Peach Sake line. Now that I'm done with my flawless and dewy base, it's time to do my eyebrows. Here I'm taking my Benefit Goof Proof Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 04 Medium and first drawing the outline of my brows, one that actually encloses the natural thickness of my brows, if that makes sense. So starting with a straight bottom line and then doing the same for the top line. And then at the very end, drawing a very small arc to make the 2 lines meet. Then I color it in by lightly running my pencil within the outline. Next step is to soften it up using the spoolie on the other end of the pencil. Then I do the same with my other brow. As mentioned, Koreans like to keep their brows straight and thick for a more youthful look. And voila! Brows done. Koreans like to match the color of their brows with their hair or sometimes even lighter for a softer look. To do that, I will be using this eyebrow mascara from Pink Sugar, which is a Filipino brand. This and the Benefit pencil are my current go-tos for my eyebrows, but I will be flashing my recommendations for good Korean brow products on the screen. To make my face look smaller, I'll be using this Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Honey and apply on the outer areas of my face, on the sides of my cheeks, down to my jawline, on my forehead, and on my temples. Koreans don't contour much because contouring is actually more of a Western beauty preference. It gives off a more mature look which counters the youthful appearance that Koreans go for. However, Koreans also want a smaller face and one with a V-line shape, so they use a darker shade of foundation on the outer parts of their faces to create shadows and an illusion of a smaller V-shaped face. Now it's time to do the eyes. First off, I'll be taking Bellini, which is a light peachy pink with warm golden shimmers, and apply all over my lids. My medium shade will be this one called Cobbler, which is a reddish brown shade. I will apply this from the outer corner of my eye inward, brushing back and forth to ensure that it blends well with the first shade. Koreans aim for almond longish eyes, and as such, their eye makeup shows a dark to light gradient using soft and nude colors. Next, I'll take one of the darkest shades in this palette, Peach Pit, which is also a reddish brown, only darker, and apply it on my eyelids, concentrating on the outer corners. This gives more depth to the corners and helps extend the eyes, therefore making them look longer than they actually are. To better define the shape of my eyes, I'll be taking this gel pencil to tightline, making sure to extend downward on the outer corner to achieve poppy dog almond-shaped eyes. I find that gel liner pencils work best for tight lining because they have a soft tip which will not hurt your eyes and are able to deposit pigment even with light and gentle strokes. Korean brands like Etude House, The Face Shop, Tony Moly all have great gel liners which you can check out. Another trick to achieve the almond-shaped eyes that Koreans desire is to also extend the inner corner of your eyes. For this, I think liquid liners work best because of their fine tips. Today, I'm using this black liquid liner from HEROINE, which is a Japanese brand. Unfortunately, I don't have any Korean recommendations because I don't think there's anything better than Japanese brands when it comes to liquid liners. They're the best. Keeping with the almond-shaped eyes, I'll use the same gel liner pencil from earlier to line my lower outer corners. Start doing this by drawing a line from the center of the eye outward, making sure that it connects to the downward extended line from the upper lid that I drew on earlier. To add more intensity and length, I'll take the darkest shade I used earlier, Peach Pit, from the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette and apply more onto my lids, making sure that I blend outward to further extend my eyes. Highlighting the under eye fats or aegyo-sal is an essential step to the Korean makeup routine. Defining this area creates the illusion of more intense almond-shaped eyes as well as make you look cuter and younger. To do this, I'll first apply the Kanmake Lighting Liquid Ice in the shade 01 Chandelier Beige and then top it off with a slight shimmer, almost silver eyeshadow, which is called White Peach from the same palette I used earlier. Last step will be to take my bronzer. This time I'm using the Balm's Bahama Mama, and with a small brush, draw a line under my aegyo-sal. This is the area that is the deepest when I smile. This helps add more depth, therefore highlighting the aegyo-sal even more. The last step for my eyes before falsies and mascara is to apply gel liner on my upper lids, also extending downward. This will help further bring out the poppy dog almond-shaped eyes that we are going for in this look. Koreans have cute noses and high nose bridges, which most may say is because of plastic surgery. Because I cannot afford plastic surgery and I'm too scared to go under the knife, using bronzer to define my nose is my best bet. Korean eyelashes are natural looking, and usually the false eyelashes that they use are not overly dramatic. Now that I have falsies on, I'll take my eyelash curler and curl them such that my natural lashes will blend in with the fake ones. Then I'll take the current mascara I'm loving, which is K Palette's Volumizing Mascara, and apply as I would normally do. I currently do not have any Korean cream blush in my collection, so I will be using this one from Tarte. With my sponge applicator, I will take some product and dab on areas where I usually become red naturally. So that's from the apples of my cheeks going upwards. The upward motion actually helps keep the V-line face shape illusion that we are going for in this look. Finally, for the gradient lip, I'll first apply this orange tint from Peri Pera on the center of my lips and blending outward. This is a water tint, so it immediately melts into the lips, adding color without changing the lip's natural texture. It also helps give me a brighter base for the next product I'm going to apply, which is this lip tint from Innisfree. This one from Innisfree has a more intense color and adds a bit of shine onto the lips. There you go, this is the finished look. Personally, I love the Korean look on me because I feel like it's the most suitable for my features. Plus, it also makes me look healthier and younger, which I'm sure every one of us likes. Let me know what you think, or if you have any questions or any Korean beauty recommendations, feel free to start a conversation in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please click on the subscribe and bell buttons down below so that you can see the rest of this everyday makeup series as well as more videos from me. Thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!